I was gonna play some Guns Up, but I'm not super familiar with this game. I literally just downloaded it. As you can see, I'm just level 2. Let's see what we can do. Too long on that shot. Shit. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. 21, 52, 24. I see what I'm supposed to do now.
System hacked. Objective updated and secure.
Alright, I just captured that. That's my first thing I ever captured in this game. I don't even do shields regen in this game. I'll watch these guys back. Axes.
Mission objective approaching critical range. I don't even know how to do the controls right, man. I want to. Mission objective approaching critical range. Not too bad.
These guys are like way higher level than I wonder if there's a way I can turn. Alright, cool. Now I gotta turn it off. That's annoying. Shortly.
Objective. Secure and update net war mesh nodes.
What's up, mate? This is my first time ever playing this game, so. Oh, I threw a grenade on myself. Shit. This game feels a little glitchy at times. It froze up on me the last match. Seems pretty cool though. Controls feel good. I forgot I even had this last one. This visor doesn't flip down and up very fast, does it? Is it? This must be a shield or something. What is this? Not visible. Not visible to that. Whatever that was. That got me. What's up, Tittle? Guys, just so y'all know, this is my very first day ever playing Black Light Ritual. Oh, shit. probably no way. Oh shit. I was gonna say there's probably no way I was gonna get that thing hacked in time, but this game feels weird playing on controller. Definitely not as accurate as I am with a mouse. Swinging madly. Where'd he go? Whoa! He like disappeared. This is definitely some lag going on. No, it's on my network. I'll just check that and make sure. Just hold your reticle still, Mirror. Jeez. I was all over the place with that.
Mission objective approaching critical mass.
Do it. Oh god, go away, Bowser. I almost didn't get the Bowser. Shit. Go away, Bowser. Go away, Bowser. Oh, just kill before I get killed. I died. At the bottom of the list. Jeez.
Mission objective approaching critical mass.
Dope boy.
1 minute to explode.
Here, so we can move right now. Yep. Dang, man, you got 30 minutes. I'm just earning a bunch of GP right now, man. That's what I'm doing. I wanted to get into playing some guns up, but the dang server wouldn't work. So instead of that, I decided I'd play some Blacklight.
Objective. Secure and update net war mesh nodes. Jumps. God, dude, that dude shot me so fast, man. I didn't even know what happened. I was just running. Man, he's got a shield on his back. I wish his visor would go away a little bit faster. Oh God, that's gonna hurt. God, dude. My aim's horrible. Go away, visor. Dude, this visor gets me every time, man. I wish it was just... I mean, I get it. I keep up my games like that. Because then everybody
probably would be double tapping it. Trying to catch me. Oh god. It blew up on me. Got a couple kills. Doing too bad. Okay, trying to make a sweet jump. That jump didn't work at all. Well, I'm a low threat.
Mission objective completion imminent.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I don't know, I mean, I don't want to get too cocky. Could lose it. Go away, Visor! Oh my god, throw the grenade! So close to leveling. Let's see. I want to see if I can connect the guns up yet. Because I really want to hop in and see what my base is up to. Is it gonna let me in? Yes, I think it's gonna let me in. Let me change my game on all my stuff here. No, that's not it. Oh well, this will work. Guns up. Save. Good, good, good. It's working. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get all this changed up on the game being broadcasted. There we go. I've got it changed up. And for this, I'm gonna put some radio drums on.
Who's there? Welcome, friend. Have a seat by the fire. Make yourself comfortable.
Alright. Where did I leave off? Let's dig through the inventory and let's see what cards I have. Maybe I can combine a couple.
Vintage vinyl and musty record sleeves permeated the air for just a moment, hung like a sweet spectre of the past, a restless ghost,
So we'll combine
a reminder of a bygone era,
a bunch of these.
when radio meant a needle plowing grooves through a record spun round and round. Such was that bittersweet memory in this corner of his dreaming mind that carried him back to that place, that time,
Wait,
back to her.
we'll leave those.
A corner that he dared visit
Missiles,
only
I'll
on
keep
occasion.
those. Fire bombs,
But there were
tear
other
gas,
memories here as
decoys,
well.
paratroopers.
Shadows that loomed
Keep all
and
those.
crept and whispered. And a keen awareness of a dark presence that often still drove him from sound slumber, screaming like a madman into the night.
Alright, specialist. That's right. I gotta do this. 15 games, violent spawning grunts. Alright, that's what I was working on. I remember now.
You're listening to Campfire Radio Theater. Tonight's tale is a first for our series of ventures into the macabre.
This may
You might call it a
be
very
easy when
special
it's only
kind of
level
love
5
story.
base.
Though much like other tragic romances of the past, we caution you to take care not to smile at any part of it. The play is from the
Well,
pen
we'll take
of
a
John
focus bar
Valentine
card.
and is entitled Night Delivery.
Just to make sure. You win it.
It was a summer job. I was fresh out of college, and the real world, as they call it, was knocking. That summer, back in the mid-'80s, I fell in love. Fell in love with radio, and rock and roll, and a girl. A really hot girl in a red dress on a cool neon-lit Georgia night.
WHLL, A-Town's hot spot on the FM dial. Keep it chill, boys and girls, and play nice with our new nighttime voice. He's a tender radio virgin with sad eyes, but a heart of gold.
Go ahead and drop that there.
So, where was I? Oh yeah.
Pick up that. Alright, got
Turn
2
me
focus
on, dead
fires.
man. Turn me on, dead man.
What's that?
That's what the record says when you play it backwards, big guy. They call it backmasking.
This is a joke, right?
Number 9.
Because, you know...
Number 9. Spin it backwards later. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, one problem with this theory. Paul McCartney's not dead.
Kid, he's been dead since the 60s.
No way.
Died in a car crash. Decapitation.
He was on the music awards just the other night.
Foster, looking
on
like
that.
the
Get
Beatles
that out of the
brother.
way.
Yeah, you know, they try to keep it hush-hush, but any true fan knows the clues are on the album covers. A funeral procession on the Abbey
on
Road
that.
jacket, flowers on Sgt. Pepper's. Even the lyrics have hidden
dang.
messages that... you never heard this?
Well, no.
How old are you?
What does that have to do with me?
You kids today, you're into your hard metal head-banging nonsense, right?
Actually, I'm going through
What's
a
up,
really
bros?
intense Captain and Tennille phase right now.
What's your
free to
name
lurk.
again?
Dustin James.
Go with Dusty. Dusty James. That's a radio name.
So is there anything different about the night shift?
You know how to cue up a record, don't you?
Yeah, I worked at a small 500-watt AM back home.
It's the same routine. Hit your chart toppers and the rotation and log your transmitter readings. Only one thing. You'll have a visitor some nights. Usually around 3 a.m.
A visitor?
WHLL. Yeah. Sure, pal. Night Ranger. Going out to Angela. No problem, big guy. Huh?
Let's give him
Yeah,
right there.
that's right. Okay, you're
And
totally
this should be
tubular
easy
too,
win.
buddy. Night. Can you believe it? The
Yep.
Space Cadets are
Easy
already
win.
Space cadets?
the freaks, the burnouts, the night trippers. Later the hour, the freakier the calls. Oh, you'll see.
You said something about a visitor?
Yeah, the night delivery. A record company sends a rep with fresh vinyl during the wee hours. New artists and bands they're trying to push.
Really?
I know, kind of weird, but that's how they do business. Some kind of deal they cut with a station manager.
Sounds like pay for play.
I don't ask
Two
questions,
bunkers.
Cupcake. I just spin the tunes. Anyway, just play a few cuts of whatever you're told. Keeps everybody from spazzing.
Let's do another
Got
free
it?
one. I need to
Yeah,
clip
sure.
some focus fires
Hey,
on this one.
what happened
and
to
some rally
Doc
flags.
Nelson? You know, the guy that used to do the night shift?
I don't
Doc,
have any rally flags.
he blew a circuit. he went totally off the
Focus
reservation.
fire.
You're kidding.
Nah, for real. You could tell he was losing it though. Kept spouting off about these songs.
What's up, UG?
Speaking to him, telling
How's
him
it
to do
going, man?
batshit crazy stuff, man.
And
Yeah, I
no, let's
hear he
not
still
do that.
does a live show from his padded cell every night up at the state hospital.
I don't want a missile. I want
Yikes.
a tear gas.
Yeah, it's just about the top of the hour. The board
Roll with that.
is yours, my friend.
This might be a mistake. I
Get
probably
this
should have
loser's
held off
dedication
on this
in when
one,
you get
but
a chance, will you?
Will do.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
What is it?
Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on.
Thanks.
$50,000 watts of rock and roll.
guys, what you're listening to, just so you all know,
Dusty James
'cause I
hanging
know
with you on
not
the night ride.
anybody else
We're
does
coming
this
up
on
on
Twitch,
3
but
a.m.
you're listening to
Cloudy
these
skies
radio
over
dramas. They're
A-Town
kind of
with
like
a temperature of 68
TV
degrees.
episodes, except
Within
for
the hour, I'm spinning
radio.
tunes from Black Sabbath, Honeymoon Suite, Cheap Trick, and a little Alice Cooper to round things out. Keep it locked here to
This one
Atlanta's
just
hot
happened to be about a radio station,
Jeez,
which is
what's with these request
weird,
lines?
but
Running off the hook. WHLL, what can I play for you?
The evil one hungers for your soul,
let's
young man.
rally there.
The abomination. It is the Lord Satan.
I don't want him taking me out just
Yeah,
yet.
I don't think I'm familiar with that band.
You must repent of your sins. Only God can save you.
Let's see, has he got another bunker?
You had me
I'm
going for a
going to
second.
take that
Wild
one
Bill.
out.
Funny stuff. Wild, wacky stuff. WHLL, you're on the night ride with Dusty James.
Oh, wow, I made it through.
Indeed you did. You want to hear something, miss?
Yeah, we're like hanging out at the lake and partying, you know. I was wondering if you could play us some radioactive reject.
Oh, you're like the
I'm a professional
third or fourth
player in
caller
Spain's call
Who
game
are these
Warhammer
guys? I've
4000
never heard
Space
of
Marine.
Oh, they're totally
Nice,
like the
dude.
hot thing right now. The lead singer is like, oh, so bitchin'.
Well, I don't know if we've got it, but I'll see what I can do.
You're awesome.
Maybe that bombing
hey,
will
can I
take
ask
him
you a
out.
question?
Yes. Good, good,
So,
good.
do you have a girlfriend?
Not really. I guess you could say I'm kind of between girlfriends right now.
Oh, okay. That sounds a little dirty. Why don't you come out to the lake and party with us sometime?
Are you a follower of mine on Daily Motion?
Yeah, that sounds groovy.
E.G. Furcius?
Sure,
Is it
Lacey,
Furcius?
I'd
I don't
love
want to
to.
say your name wrong.
I'll be,
Hopefully that's how you say it.
I'll be talking with you, okay?
Goodbye, Dusty. I'll pray for your soul.
What was that? Just a second. Awful early for the cleanup crew. Keep your panties on. I'm coming. Hi there.
You're Dusty James?
Yeah. The
Bombing
disappointment on
run,
your
maybe
face
that'll
is
help take out
heartbreaking.
the sniper tower, and it'll
just-
definitely take out the bunker, I hope.
It's a great porn name,
Dang it, no.
but kind of hokey for radio.
Yeah, well, I do a little
Let's
porn on
focus
the
fire
side.
on that. I think we can take it out.
Not really. I just watch.
Oh, no.
Well, actually, that's not true either. I don't even have a VCR.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. Mind if I come in?
Oh,
Okay. This is getting close, but I think we got
you're
this
the
one.
night delivery.
What gave me away?
Sorry, I was just expecting some dude with a skinny tie or something. You work for the record company?
I'm their local rep, Snake Eye Records. You got any coffee?
Hey, I'm working the graveyard.
Ooh,
Of course
man,
I
I was worried I wasn't going to get
Have a
that
seat.
one. I'm
How do you
working
like
on
it?
a medal right
Anything's
now
fine.
Smooth and
that'll
creamy coming
increase
up.
my spawn time, or cut down my spawn
Here you
time.
go.
I mean,
Thanks.
reduce it
You just
on these
leading a party,
particular troops, the grunts.
a club or something.
Why do you ask?
Well, you're all dolled up. I mean, you're not afraid to step out like that alone?
What should I be afraid of?
Well, some bad apples out there. Guys will take advantage of, well, you know.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Dusty, but I can take care of myself.
All right, so
Red's definitely
how many
your
have
color.
I got left to
Red?
do?
The dress.
9 of 15,
You know what they
6
say.
more. All right.
Dress for success.
I never heard that.
See, 2 towers, 2
Destiny.
bunkers.
So what groups have you guys signed?
Nobody you'd recognize. We pick up local talent in bars, garage bands on the verge of turning the corner.
Let's see.
All right.
Deadly
run it one more
Duo,
time.
Carnage Inc. Wait a minute. Radioactive Rejects? These are the guys the callers have been requesting. They haven't even charted yet?
Just on the local scene.
Warning, don't play this album backwards. Wow, they've all got that printed on the jacket.
All right, I'll do 1
Is this
focus
a joke?
fire
Some kind of
and 1 tear
publicity thing?
gas.
Here, play the third cut. Hit it coming out of your next break.
Sure. Who am I to argue? As long as it's kosher with the dude running this place, right?
It is. It's part of the deal.
Yeah, the deal. What's up with that?
I gotta run. Thanks for the coffee, Dusty.
Dustin.
Hmm?
My name's Dustin.
So we'll
Oh,
go ahead and get all these out.
right.
Now, the trick to getting this
Yes.
medal is
Still
I
gotta get
can't
the other stations,
spawn
huh?
any other
Yeah.
troops other than the
It's
grunts.
a long night.
So that's
I
why I'm
didn't
having
catch
to
your
use
name.
the grunts
Sasha.
over and over.
Your record's about to run out,
Let's see, I'm
Dustin.
gonna
Oh, shit.
firebomb that one.
Your WHLL weather forecast. Mid-60s this morning with a slight chance of
gases.
showers. Partly cloudy
I'm
and
not gonna
upper
use that
80s
yet. I'm
for
gonna
your
wait till my
Tuesday.
troops get a little bit
Now
closer, and
here's
then
the
I'm gonna
latest
tear gas
from
this bunker.
Radioactive Rejects. Dark Master out. This
As
one
soon as
goes
it
out
starts
to
firing, that is.
Sasha. Hope you'll be real careful out there, little sister.
Tear gas him now. Let them
Sasha.
get close. Take it
The
out.
name just kind of rolls off your lips. She was in my head for the rest of the day. This slender, dangerously attractive young vision.
Alright, took that out.
But there was something sort of damaged
Tear
about
gas
her.
this area.
Those bracelets barely concealed the scars on her
bunker.
wrists.
Get some more grunts out.
Why would a creature that beautiful even think of?
That's taken out.
Your WHLL news time is 7:05. A brutal double homicide on the outskirts of Atlanta this morning.
That night, the murders began.
As soon as the wall's
Most of
down, we're going to
Unnaturally
focus fire.
horrific.
Alright,
There's always crime in a
let's
big
take
city,
it down
but
real quick.
not like this.
Alright, that's game right there.
A rash of seemingly unrelated violence was sweeping the night like a fire, consuming the city.
Alright, so now I got 5 more.
It's 2:30 in the a.m. with light thunder showers over the city. You're on the night ride with Dusty James, cranking the hits on WHLL and spinning the latest
Hopefully I can get
from,
some easy ones.
you guessed it, Radioactive Reject.
man.
A little
Another
tune they call
dual
Blood
bunker.
in the Water. All right, what you got for me tonight, gorgeous?
Alright, well, we'll try this one again. I've got, I think, 5 more to do.
I
I'll
think
take a tear gas
he's following me.
and focus fire.
Who's following? Come in. Are you okay? I mean, you're drenched. Can I get you something?
Just a cup of coffee. Thanks.
Sure. Here, sit down. Take it easy.
I'm sorry about
Good, I
this.
got 2 focus fires. That's
He'll
good.
go away after a while.
Who are we talking about here?
It's my boss. I don't think he trusts me.
Your boss at the record company? Is this guy dangerous? I mean, I could call the cops.
No, that's not a good idea. It'll be fine. Look, I hate to
Taken out.
ask, but
Let's see, what have they got over
do
here?
you mind if I stay here
See,
for a while?
I do have a
Hey,
firebomb.
no problem. Make yourself at home.
Maybe this will hit
Got some
both.
leftover pizza in the booth. It's cold, but tasty.
Yeah, good. It's got
Thanks.
their sniper tower on
So,
fire. And the bunker.
If you don't mind me asking, what's
Let me
this guy's
grab
deal?
these.
I mean, your boss.
It's sort of complicated.
Why doesn't he trust you? I mean, you just deliver records for him, right?
Lou, he's just he's jealous.
Got 2 bunkers.
You see, well, this is kind of personal, but we had this thing. Sort of a
Let's rally
little
call 'em
flame,
all
I guess
here.
you could say.
Yeah. Well, okay. It happens sometimes. You know, those
Gotta get that
slimy
bunker
record
down.
guys.
I still
Alright,
owe
and so we got a missile, so we're gonna take out this bunker.
He did a lot for me, but I don't think he's accepted that I can't be with him. He gets
Focus
a
fire
little
on
crazy.
the base.
Well, sometimes guys need time. You're probably just a hard girl to, you know, get over.
That's maybe the nicest thing anyone said to me since
Alright, this will be an easy match
since
here.
who knows when.
So I'm gonna put on another record and grab that pizza, okay? Stay right here.
Thanks, Dustin.
I got plenty of munitions left.
Sure.
Alright. Bomb. Summon some more grunts. This should be
So,
match right
this
here.
is the control room?
It's where the magic happens.
Is
Good
this
game.
what you always wanted to do?
Oh, sure. Sit in a tiny little room with a tiny little window and watch the world go by.
Seriously?
Nah, I wanted to be Captain Kirk, but dropped out of college, so this is what I ended up with.
I always thought it was kind of romantic.
Really?
Sure. You know, that
go to
lone
barracks
voice
real
going out over the airwaves.
4 more.
Strangers listening.
Wait, what was the
Lying in the
percent that
dark.
it increased me by?
No light. Just the glow
25%. Heck
of
yeah,
a
this
radio
is good,
dial.
man.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's
I
run
guess.
another one.
Put it
Oh,
that
this will
way.
be easy run right here.
So, what did you want to be?
You mean besides
I'm not even
a
gonna
fairy
take any cards in
princess?
with me.
Isn't that every
Because
boy
this is
and
one of
girl's
each.
dream?
A bunker, a tower, and a sniper, and
You
a
already sort of have
tent.
that princess part worked out.
Smooth talker. So, why is it you don't have a girlfriend again?
Haven't been very lucky in that department, I guess.
Shit! Look at the time.
Wow, it's almost sunrise, huh?
I
Get the troops
gotta
out.
be going.
Oh, right. Vampires don't like daylight. You don't want to suck my blood before you leave?
I've got places to be. Otherwise, Dusty James, I'd suck your blood.
What was that for?
For
Come
the
on,
cold
troops.
pizza.
Go, go, go.
Your next break's coming up.
Speed them up.
I can let myself out. I'll see you around.
You're on the night ride with Dusty James. Coming up at the top of the hour here on WHLL, it's your morning wake-up call with Bluebeard,
Speed 'em up.
Hot Rod Anderson. A week went by.
Only problem with speeding them
I heard
up is they
nothing.
won't shoot while they're hauling it.
Night deliveries. Then another week. I began to worry. Could she have been a casualty of the crime wave sweeping the city? Could her shady boss have murdered her in a jealous rage?
All right, this will be.
I began to research Snake Eye records. What I found was baffling. Hey, excuse me, sir? Is this the address for Snake Eye Records?
Snake Eye? Well, there used to be a record company here, but it's been a vacant lot.
There we go.
now
That's
for, I don't
match.
know, 10 years or more.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Nothing that Sasha had told me about the record label checked out. It was all like a mirage. I was beginning to wonder if any of it was real. Even Sasha. So I started thinking. What really happened to Doc Nilsson? The late-night guy that preceded me. What pushed him over the edge? Was it possible that maybe
2
somehow
bunkers,
he
1
knew where I
tower.
could find Sasha? Turns out he was no longer at the state
We'll do
hospital.
the free one.
In fact, Doc was at a nearby facility.
I'm just grinding
outside
out
of
stuff
town.
right now.
I couldn't help but think, maybe under a fog of sedatives, he had some kind of answer.
paratroopers. I'll take in 2 sets of paratroopers.
What's up, Doc?
I know why you're here.
See what we can get by with
Well, that's
this.
funny. I'm not sure I do.
You told me you'd be coming, Dustin.
He told you? Wait, how'd you know my name?
Because of the name tag on your shirt, genius. The one they slap on all the guests.
Oh, okay. Yeah, color me an idiot. So, who told you I'd be dropping by?
Let's not play games, okay? Come here, kiddo. Lean in real close.
Why?
Look, I'm not gonna bite you.
Yes, gotta
See
focus
Eddie over
fire.
there in the
That'll
corner?
come in
He's
handy.
a biter. He's a biter. I'm not a biter.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Paratrooper
Is
men right
this
there.
close enough?
There's ears all over this place.
Maybe they'll take out
What
the
I'm
bunker
about to tell
on
you
the side.
ain't for public consumption.
Does this have something to do with the night delivery?
Shh, shh. Yeah.
And then we will paratroop these
It
guys
does.
in right here.
How about Sasha? Do you know where I can find?
Shut up and listen.
Decoy there.
The records you play by those no-name acts nobody's ever heard of except the creeps that tune in at night, you know.
Focus fire
They're
there.
not your typical good time party tunes.
Firebomb
How'd you
away.
know I was the
That's
new
match.
guy at WHLL?
Boom.
You don't think we got radios in here?
So what's wrong with the records? The ones off the Snake Eye label?
What's wrong with them?
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's just
man.
music.
Yeah, it's just music. You don't
I keep
get
dropping
it, do
it.
you?
It
The
slides
lyrics
off
in
my
that
leg.
music send out 50,000-watt messages. It's Satan's marching orders. His foot soldiers just waiting to hear instructions. Really disturbed stuff, my friend. The backmasking in them, subliminal. It's genius. Just genius. I mean, the poor bastards listening, they get programmed.
Doc, all that stuff, you gotta know it's not real.
Yeah, hell, you think I bought it at first?
Two
I was
more.
just like you.
Alright, this will be an easy one.
Sounds
I
like
don't need any cards for
Bad
this.
fairy tale, huh? But don't play that shit backwards, whatever you do. You know, blow your ever-loving mind. Things you see, things you'll hear. Why do you think I'm locked up? I'm just lucky they caught me before. I was gonna do some bad things, some real bad things.
Speed my troops up, get them up there. Got a missile here.
This is not real. This is crazy. There's no secret messages on these records. Right? That's nuts. Okay, let's prove it, Dusty old pal. Padded cell, here I come.
The Dark Master burns in glory.
I know this guy ain't about to come around the backside of my truck. Okay, good, got him. Oh yes, got a focus fire.
Savory.
There we go.
So
You're kidding. This is a big match right here. Well, got more troops on the way up. Plenty of munitions. Yeah. Easy run on this one.
Son of a bitch. The fuck? What the hell?
And that's a match.
This can't be.
Easy peasy, man.
Who's there? Who's in the hallway? Bill, is that you? Damn it, this isn't funny anymore.
Alright, I just need one more. And then I'll hit that metal. Oh, man. 110, 2 towers, 2 bunkers. Alright, I'm gonna have to take in
Alright.
focus fire.
Funny guy.
And
You had your laugh at my
Is this Dusty James?
Huh?
Paratrooper.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. What can I put on for you?
You know what I like to hear, Dusty. That song by R&R. Can you play that?
R&R? We calling them R&R now? You know what, Lacey?
Alright, I got 2 focus fires.
We don't play them anymore.
That'll be good.
Can I find something else for you?
Oh no, Dusty. That's my favorite.
I'm sorry, Lacey. My record's about to end. If you listen to the radio, I'll explain everything, all right? WHLL, and you're on the night ride
take him
with
out.
Dusty James. The time is
Decoy them by
2:10.
my troops at the time.
So I want to make a quick announcement here, guys. We
Alright, we're going to
are no longer playing music
crap.
by Radioactive Rejects or songs
Drop in
from
here.
Snake Eyes artists. I know this is going to be unpopular, but
Rally
you're just
flag.
going to have to. You're going to have to trust me on this.
Oh no, why are you running back the other way?
Doc.
No.
What about the girl? What about Sasha?
Yeah, don't mess with that little cupcake.
Oh my god, paratroopers.
this
Why did you do that?
Twisted relationship. Her and Lou.
Jeez. Alright.
Who would have thought the devil would fall
Just
for
focus fire on that.
pretty face?
Oh, I get it now. Lucifer. So this is
Wrecking
all
ball.
some kind of elaborate joke you old radio dudes play on the new guy,
I
right?
guess it's springtime for Satan.
I need to find her.
Another focus
Now
fire.
forget it.
Where are my troops at? Alright, I'm gonna
Crazy
hold off on
bastard's
that.
contract with her is it's ironclad, signed in blood.
There's got to be an escape clause,
Look, what-
right?
Are you willing
Alright, we'll tell them to
to
focus
pay
fire
that
up
kind
there.
of price, kid? Price to
Burning down.
exercise that escape clause.
I got
escape
this. Here we
clause,
go.
escape clause.
Oh my god, did they die? Okay, there we go. Good deal. And I think that unlocked it.
Figured you might show up.
I wish I'd brought
Yep.
some marshmallows.
Grunt specialist.
So why are you burning those records out here on the front steps?
They say
Wrecking
fumes
ball.
from melted
Oh,
vinyl
nice.
can make
Got a
you
card back.
hallucinate.
It can also make you dead.
That too.
Are you trying
So
to
I'm
get
gonna
my
open this up
attention?
real quick and hopefully
You know, you can't
I'll
just
get a couple of
stop
focus
playing
fires.
those songs, Dustin.
maybe something good out
It's
of
part of the deal.
I'm not in on this deal, Sasha. Something really messed up is going on here. Between the violence in the city and the things I've seen lately. Well,
it. Dang, I got
I'm
two
not gonna be a part
decoys.
of it
That'll work.
anymore.
You're just gonna get fired.
That's good.
Where have you been for the past 2 weeks?
I'm not supposed to be here.
So
He doesn't
earn
know.
the medal.
Your boss.
So that reduces their spawn time.
You're gonna get hurt. Just play the damn records.
Why don't you run away with me?
I wonder if that affects these right
Run
here.
away? Run to where?
Anywhere. I can get a job at another station. You can work in sales.
Don't you think I've dreamed of
Probably
running
not.
away? He can find us no
Do
matter where we
CPU.
go.
Defend.
Pimp?
This is gonna be a hands-off
I'm
defend
not-
right here. I just want to run it to
It's not
see how
like that.
fast the guys spawn.
Lou will never
If it increased them at
allow
all
me
for the
to
base.
be with someone else.
Sasha, you're not his property.
I kind of am.
Tell me about the marks on your wrists.
That's none of your business.
Look, I'm not judging you. People get pushed in a corner. They do desperate things.
Dustin, he won't let me run away. I've tried many times, many different ways. It's much easier if
Golly,
we
there's
do
already
his
a
bidding.
rocket launcher guy coming.
Bidding? Is this a cult? Are you brainwashed?
Dustin,
Listen, I'm gonna sign this station off the air, and you and me are gonna walk out of here. We'll leave this town behind. I got a friend who'll give me a job.
stop it, Dustin. Just stop.
I get it. If you don't want to be with me, that's fine.
Oh my gosh,
But
more rocket
regardless,
launcher
I'm gonna
dudes.
get you out of here, out of this
Gotta buy some
contract.
time. I know I said this was
I
gonna
don't
be a
expect
hands-off,
anything
but
at the end of the day, you don't owe me anything. I just want to help you.
You know nothing about me.
jeez,
Why
more
would
rocket
you want to
launcher
help me?
dudes.
I don't know,
Oh my god, man.
but I hear Journey playing in my head every time I look at you. So I'm either a teenage girl or
Just,
maybe I care about you or something.
just shut up before you ruin it.
Ruin what?
The moment, stupid.
Okay. Let's give old Lou a
Tear
call.
gas.
It's not gonna be
Oh my
that
god, a
easy.
machine gun guy. Yep, this is gonna get ugly real quick.
Okay, here's the phone. What's his number?
I need a turntable. Is this one all right?
Yeah, sure.
That
What do
guy's
you need a
range is
turntable for?
insane, and
It's
his
how I reach
damage
him.
is insane.
That's how we first met.
Okay. You sure we can't just dial this guy up? Hey, what are you doing? I told you, I'm not playing that crap anymore.
Just set the monitor so we can hear.
All right, careful with those razor
He went
blades.
down.
Was using them to splice some tape earlier. Ouch! Did you just cut yourself on purpose?
All right.
Here,
It's
let me
okay.
wrap that up.
Blood has to drip on the record as it spins.
You're sure this is such a good idea?
See how little I bleed? I nearly sliced my finger to the bone. Lou doesn't allow me to bleed much. Doesn't want me to hurt myself.
Hey, man, I just picked that up and it didn't give it to me. What the heck?
Holy Christ! What's going on?
You wanted to speak with Lou? I've summoned him.
Didn't say anything about summoning. What the hell is he? A poltergeist?
You know what he is, Dustin. Don't you feel his presence?
I feel a goddamn earthquake is what I feel. Oh, look out! Records are flying off the wall!
Do you see now? He's a raging lunatic.
How is there wind in here?
Dustin, hell is his asylum. There's no rhyme, no reason to pure madness, no grand, calculated plan. Just all-consuming lunacy.
Holy Christ!
We're subject to his whims.
Christ's sake, Sasha. Where is he?
It's no use. There's nothing you can do.
I can exercise the escape clause.
What? No. Dustin, I won't let you do this.
Take me, just take me.
No, Dustin.
Tell that nutty son of a bitch to release you.
No!
He can have me instead. To take me. Just take me.
You can tell him yourself. He's right behind you.
Oh, there's more troops coming. Let's calculate this right. Let's fire a bomb. Oh, and they all ran out of the way. Jeez.
I don't remember much after I turned around.
Looks like we're gonna get 4 minutes.
You think
on
I
this
might
run.
remember the face of evil?
A little
but
over 4 minutes.
I blacked it all out. It's funny how the mind blocks out those things it knows you can't handle. The
Well,
police
that's
said
fine.
someone had dragged me from the building. They said the fire had started from a wastebasket full of burning records on the front steps. There were no bodies found in the station. Nothing. Not a trace of Sasha. Soon after, the violence in the city, it all kind of died down.
Pensacola, Florida's classic hits from the 70s and 80s. We're WJKL.
Radio stations don't play records anymore. All the music's on hard drive. Programmed. The 80s.
Let's do one more.
Are oldies now.
Free run on here. Summoning just the grunts.
Oh, I still play the same songs. And I still sit here, in a tiny room with a tiny window, looking out on the world. Sometimes, I wonder if that woman in red, Sasha, I wonder if she's out there somewhere. Rick Springfield and REO Speedwagon at the township. It's 11:15 and we're kicking tunes from Survivor, The Tubes, and some Pat Benatar on tap. Here's a little dedication to my little fairy princess, Sasha.
Let's go ahead and take that bunker out.
If you're out there cruising the night, sweetheart, or maybe laying in the dark under the glow of a radio dial.
Alright, good. Got a focus fire.
Well, give old Dusty a shout. He'd sure give his soul to hear your voice just one more time.
Alright, I've got a focus fire left. We'll be using focus fire on the base when I get closer to it.
You've been listening to Campfire Radio Theatre. Tonight's tale, Night Delivery, was written, directed, and produced by John Ballantyne. Featured in the cast were Rish Outfield as Dustin, Blythe Haynes as Sasha, Blaine Hicklin as Doc Nelson, and John Ballantyne as Wild Bill. Also featured were Anitra De Lorenzo, Melissa English, Kevin Hotnell, and Steve Schneider.
That worked out great.
Music by
got
Kevin
what I wanted.
Hotnell.
Alright, now
Original
I'll swap
songs
over and play
by
some Elder
Overlook
Scrolls
Records
Online.
featuring Joe Bartoldas, Mike Chambers, Andrew May, Matt Williams, and Kevin Hotnell. Additional songs by Asia, Duran Duran, and Journey. Sound design by Kevin Hotnell and John Ballantyne. Additional sound courtesy of Free Sound Project. Mixing and post-production by John Ballantyne. Share the horror and visit us at campfireradiotheatre.com and on Facebook at Campfire Radio Theatre.
Snake Eye? No, Snake Eye.
WHLL rocks your bump. What does that even mean?
Doc, all that stuff. Doc, are you telling me?
But, me used to be a record company here, but it's been a long time now.
Doc, Jesus Christ, Doc, you just disintegrated Einstein.
Snake Eye? What the fuck? I'll tell you what, though.
WHLL kicks the hits out of the competition.
There used to be a record company here.
Sorry
but
guys,
they
I'm
make a
just
lot now for
swapping over
mother-
all. I gotta go
I don't
on
know,
Hitbox and all these
he
sites
goddamn
and
years
swap up the
ago.
game I'm playing.
friend. Have a seat by the fire. Make yourself comfortable. Her last moments of feigned gaiety turned first to confusion, and then terror. The fear rose deep within her chest, gripping the youngest of this infamous murderer's victims with a deathly dread. For she could now see her fate before her, reflected in the hungry eyes of this fiend. And the soon-to-be-exposed heart of Mary Jane Kelly would beat out one final desperate message into the dim shadows of eternity. This client would only be satisfied with blood.
Finally. That's a lot to have to change.
You're listening to Campfire Radio Theater. Tonight's twisted tale arises from the pen of Blaine Hicklin and brings to center stage London's modern Whitechapel in its blood-soaked past. A place where perhaps even now some remnant of evil lurks among shadows and historic stone walkways. Our play is called Rip.
It
wasn't me.
You're right, Steven. You are the worst freaking liar. I can see you moron, and it's still in your hand.
Okay, whatever.
I'm trying to get maced. I'm jumpy enough. So, you never answered my question?
Well, just because I know a lot about him, it doesn't mean I memorize the streets. But someone in the pub can probably tell us. Plus, we don't want to wander around aimlessly. It's still not the safest neighborhood.
That's for damn sure. Can you look it up on your...
You know, I don't get
the reception on your iPhone.
Doofus.
All right. Okay, I forgot. And no name calling. You promised. No fights for at least 1 month.
Well, that rule already got
from now. 1 month from now. I want to be the happy couple for at least 1 month, which is why I agreed to spend our last moments in London wandering around white. Oh, cut it out already. It hurts my ears, and I know it's you.
Violet, I pluck from mother's grave.
That is creepy. Stop singing that.
Mary Jane Kelly, his last victim, got her to invite him into her flat, took the whole night tearing her up, flayed the skin right off her thighs, cut her heart right out of her chest.
Oh, enough.
They never found the heart either. The neighbors heard her singing.
Only Violet.
It's sick, your obsession with this stuff. You know that, right? Can we just not talk about it? I already told you it freaks me out.
Scotland Yard couldn't get a handle on this guy. They came up with all these modern methods, stuff we use today.
Look, scaffolding outside the chapel. Looks like a lot of construction happening. You think they're adding on?
Doubt it. It's kind of a landmark. So, there's a million theories. Like he could have been royalty, or a doctor, or a Polish butcher, or even a German seaman.
You know
what I meant.
Totally gross.
But none of these theories really matter if they confirm the DNA test that says it's Kaminsky, the Polish butcher.
I heard that was a crackpot theory.
It's DNA evidence. He was the leading suspect.
Grab this.
And you could be a little more supportive.
Of what? Some guy trying to sell books?
You contradict everything I say.
Oh, please.
Don't embarrass me.
I'm sorry.
There's another one over here.
I hate it when you start that crap when we're with people. You keep turning the screw.
Ew, Grody. You said screw.
Way past the point that it's
I
funny.
think you just mixed a couple metaphors
And
there,
I get flustered. It makes me look bad in front of people.
Stevie, I'm sorry. You know, I get punchy when I'm nervous.
I mean, sometimes it's funny when it's just us, but then...
inventory's full.
Yeah, I am sensitive. I am
I
a
already
sensitive
have
guy.
one.
And I love that about you.
Well, that would
I'll lay off.
That would
Now I've
explain
got
why I
one for
can't
you.
loot it.
Let me talk for myself.
What does that mean?
It means let me talk for myself.
Just don't embarrass me.
Okay. Sorry. I thought you found it attractive. Titillating, even.
I love everything about you.
Come here, you hunk of
Sneak around, look for more of this stuff. What am I detected by?
Oh yeah, and lay off the pills.
Well, the magic just got sucked right out of this relationship, didn't it? Alright, so first, they're prescription. And second, they make you a hell of a lot prettier. But I won't take them till later if it bothers you. Got anything else?
One more?
I think we covered it.
Oh.
Ready?
I thought I already
guess.
got
But
3 of
seriously,
them.
keep it short.
It takes however long it takes.
Too slow.
I try to put a damper on your evening, but we have to leave for the airport at like 4 in the morning, and it's 10 to 12 now.
I know, but there's a really cool energy.
I don't think it's cool. I think it's more like the streets remember something.
What the heck?
First,
I can't knock
don't
that
be
guy back.
ridiculous. Second, we can sleep on the plane. And 3, how many
Try
chances
to
are
knock
we
him
going
back.
to get?
Didn't
You
work.
can sleep on the plane, Steven. I can stare out the window and pretend I'm fine with the fact that we're about to crash.
No, how many chances are we going to get to see? Why would you even look out the window if you're that nervous?
I like to watch the wing, just in case no one's paying attention. Anyway, I've seen everything I want to see here. You're the one obsessed with...
What can I get you, love?
What's...
Pint of scrumpy, mate.
Coming right up, beautiful. And for the lady?
What?
Guinness, just half pint.
Half pint it is.
Shoot, I already packed my wallet.
I got it.
Wouldn't hear of it, love. First round's on me.
Thanks awfully, old bean.
Not a bit of it, governor. And may I say, from all of us across the
What
pond,
up?
thanks for taking the time out to learn the language.
Read your books here.
See,
I'm pretty sure he was being... Oh, wait, how do they say it in English? Sarcastic?
You're off your chump, you
I'm
are.
not even sure anyone really says governor anymore.
Oh, wait, I forgot to ask about, you know...
How were you giving that out?
No, it's the whole reason we came here.
Please don't, Steve.
Barkeep, hello? Damn it. He's all the way down at the end of the bar.
Come on, let's just sit down.
I just need to find out where it happened.
Cheers, mate.
Well, cheers yourself. Steve Hollander, at your service.
Elmer Lane. Sorry, Hollander.
Hugh Elliott.
What a place to
I
die
have the
right
guest
there.
from that adorable accent your visitors to our little
So
island.
now I gotta
Righto.
disarm traps.
What exotic lands do you call home, me lovely?
Minneapolis.
Brilliant. Hey, Susan, come meet this lot.
Hello, love.
Hello to you, love.
Hi.
They're from Minneapolis.
Yeah? Where's that then?
That's America, that is. That's right, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, I thought so.
So, you're visiting someone?
No.
We're on our honeymoon. This is our last night.
Well, they say
Three
it's
more.
got to end sometime, doesn't it?
Well, we've been here 2 weeks already.
Come on, then. Let's see the ring.
Sure.
There.
Oh, very swank.
Thanks.
Is it supposed to go green like that?
What?
That's a $10,000 ring.
Well, look at you, mate.
But bought at a discount of $16.99. I have a friend who sells them wholesale. Let me know if you need any jewelry.
Sure. Could always do with a bit more.
Well, give me your number and I'll ring ya. I'll call him when we get in. We're flying back to the States in a few hours.
Well, you must be running out of things to see if you stopped off here. Unless
Come on, Susan.
you're looking for himself.
Leave him alone, you silly cow.
Oi.
Oh, okay, we get it. Let's go.
No, wait. I want to know who.
Take the
just
booze
means some
first,
people-
then burn it.
Americans mostly. Wankers.
Great word. I need to write that one down. Now, what does it mean?
Tell you later, love.
Some people, given the pub's history,
Oh,
see,
I say, that reminds me.
Oh, no.
come round asking
What
for...
can you tell me about Jack the Ripper?
But be careful not to hit the traps.
And we have a winner.
Well, nice to meet all of you.
Ah, you keep your seat, love, keep your seat. We're just having a laugh. Your man here's not the first to ask the question. But you're in luck now, aren't you? Because tonight, we have, in our midst, old Jim Marley.
Hit a trap.
Oi, Jim! Old Jim here is an authority on all things Jack. I've heard his great-granddad was well placed with Scotland Yard back in the day. But more than that, some claim his great-great-grandmum was one of the big five.
Is that it? Cool
Can't see
deal,
that he'd
man.
spend
All I
much
do
time
is
on
show
rumours
up.
of the sort, but the tale he'll tell any man, woman,
That
or
worked out
creature
great.
alive that asks And I've never met a soul who knows more about it. And speaking of himself... Cheers, Jimmy.
What's all this about our saucy Jackie, then?
So that is Alma and me, were visiting London Dungeon, and I was telling Alma that I was there in the 80s, and it was less of a theme park ride and more of a museum with, you know, a medieval torture rack and the axe that killed Anne Boleyn.
Yeah, much better than the shite they got now.
And when I was there, it was exactly 100 years after Jack the Ripper, and I wanted to see Whitechapel, but never got to go. So Alma said,
Tell me something, boy. Before we set off on a proper chinwag, why do you think people to this day go on and on about a handful of murders that may or may not have been committed by one man 100 years ago?
Well, they were pretty violent.
No more than most. Murder be, by definition, a violent act. Though I grant not always bloody, but they were plenty just as bloody. What's more, at that time, Whitechapel raked in its share of murders already, and continues to rake in its share today, like every street in London.
Well, the police didn't catch him.
Nor are most murderers or thieves in this world caught. And that's not the truth of it anyway. The truth is it were never known whether or not the murderer was caught.
Over here now.
So, the press.
What? Spot on. How those newspapers sold, by God. And the legend? Well, Mr. Tom Bulling likely kept that alive in his articles with the likely fabrication of letters, wherein Jack named himself the Ripper. But the letter from hell were almost certainly penned from the hand of the killer, the letter in which were placed the kidney of the Eddowes woman. Whether the letters were faked or no, we don't know. And we won't know, regardless of what Mr. Edwards would have you believe.
Edwards?
Toss her with a new theory.
You mean about the Polish butcher?
Quiet, you, and back in your place.
Huh.
The newspapers kept the story going because they realized, for the first time, mind you, the true impact that ink would have on their pockets, so long as it stayed wet, even if the blood did not. And therein lie the real reason we remember it as we do. As the lady rightly pointed out, because it were the first of the sensationalist murders.
Let's head down to the vault.
It were all the more terrifying when they sussed out no motive could be clean, since he clearly weren't acquainted with those he silenced. Unusual in those days, thus giving rise to the concept that Jack were the granddaddy of all those we call serial killers. And also because, for the first time in London's history, a majority of your populace could read. So, you're right, and no mistake.
Well, thank you, I think.
What's more, the Whitechapel murders weren't just the 5. There were 11 counted. But that's all anyone cares about. Nor does anyone remember that Leather Apron's first victim...
That'd be Fairy Faye.
Fairy Faye, my hairy ass. Fairy Tale Faye, more like. The first victim likely got away with stab marks in her calves, though Miss Millwood still died of natural causes 10 days later at age 38, a ripe old age for many at that time.
Wow. That's like just a lot of information, isn't it?
But it's not what you want to hear, is it, lad? No. You'll want to hear about the blood seeping under the fog on the wet stone streets. You want to know about the same 5 murders most foul done in the unfortunate ladies of the evening.
Just pop off and look it up on Wikipedia, why don't you?
My iPhone doesn't...
Damn Wikipedia!
Well, boys, I'm off for a slash and a fart.
The guy does not like Wikipedia.
You must understand that we're talking about lives here. Lasses that lived and struggled and ended in terror and agony and blood.
Someone fetch an ambulance.
They found the body of Mary Ann
buggy
that were
today.
called Polly Nichols.
I think I need
in the
to
wee hours on a Friday morning. August it was. Over on Durwood Street, there used to be Bucks Road. A sad end to a sad life. Spent in work.
I need to do the defrag thing on my.
Most likely her living
PS4
soul
hard drive,
would
I
traded for 3 pence. Or a glass of gin.
I've had my dose money 3 times today and spent it.
She were last seen by a friend in the street, drunk on the devil's mill, looking for wages enough to find a bed for the night. Her throat had been sliced clean through twice, wide teeth knocked out, and a tongue cut.
She's down and out.
Signs of suffocation because first he let them lift their skirts so their hands were occupied. Then he sprung out quick-like, cut off their hair so they couldn't call out. Below her belly, he tore her near in two. And there were other cuts round her stomach, stabbings more like. Pushed in,
don't see anything.
Wrenched down.
That bottle.
Coming over here. There's a woman.
Those what got there first said she was just expelling her last when they found her.
Call Dr. Llewellyn, and someone fetch an ambulance.
Very sad that.
Oh, what the?
She were well liked too.
It is sad.
You sure know your subject. I thought I knew a lot about it, but
he already took off, man.
That's off.
You want to want something really brill? Get him pissed one night and wind him up slagging off the Spitfires.
Aye. And you'll be on hands and knees searching for another bicuspid if you don't shut that foul mouth of yours.
What's the Spitfires?
Who let this thing get into my country?
Is it a band?
What's he on about?
Cricket club, mate. Best let it rest now.
Wasn't the second victim killed in someone's backyard?
Aye. Annie Chapman. She had only started lending her body out after the death of her so-called husband. She were a stout lass. Most said she were about done in from tuberculosis or syphilis or some other such thing. And that in addition to losing the fight to another last days before what left her poorly. But she were mainly concerned with making sure she'd have somewhere to lay her head after going out for the night.
Sufficient money for me bed, but don't let...
You can find money for your beer, and you can't find money for your bed.
Truth be told, she liked to rum and had a reputation of drinking heavy. But that night, not a single drop in her system were enough to numb the pain of what would follow at number 29 Hanover Street. Will you?
Yes.
Miss Annie was seen, so the tale goes, at 5:30 in the AM, with a man of shabby genteel appearance. Though in truth the woman what saw them together only saw the back of him.
Man, now if I fell off here, I would die.
Young Albert the carpenter were using the loo next door, which at that point were outside, when he heard what he thought were voices, and a woman says, "No!" But he heard no more, and took his leave. After all, it were a personal matter, and no business of his.
Very much.
2 cuts to her throat took out a windpipe, though it had most likely been partly crushed by that time, to quiet her. And once done, he done it proper. Them that were there say her gut were cut into pieces, laid across her
I have
shoulders.
a bunch of stuff I can sell.
You could see clean through her midsection into her organs, except that what was missing, which were a portion of the bladder and the uterus of the woman in question. At 6 AM, Mr. Davis, who lived on the 3rd floor of number 29, ran across the body in the backyard, knees out and left arm over her chest, like she was posed. He ran off, told the police before Annie stiffened up.
Oh, God. I've never seen the like.
Now old Jackie's up to his new tricks, for he'd laid aside the rugged blade used on Polly and switched to something what cut clean and quick. A long, thin blade, the coroner said, and went as far as to point out that he couldn't have done the job so neat nor in so little time, so that whoever done it knew what he were looking for. Some say it were a doctor. Some say it were the devil himself. But whatever it were, poor Annie were gone. And this pub right here were the last place she drank her health. Or so they say.
I need to take my pill.
Did he ever come in here?
Sure, if he liked a good pint. But there's no record. Though there were them fine ladies who claimed to see him in the Prince Albert. Gone now, God love it. The blood's still on his sleeve. I'm popping off for a top-up. Back in 2 shakes.
I'm gonna be sick.
Are you supposed to take those with beer?
It just says with liquid. Helps me relax.
You shouldn't take too many.
I keep telling you, they're prescribed. Lighten up, Steven.
You promised. You already took one after supper.
Did I?
Yeah, that and one called
Vivactyl, it's fine. Oh, see? You look sexier already.
I just think that if you...
Let me see if I got this right. You won't let me talk, you ignore me completely, and you feel no remorse whatsoever about breaking our deal. Now suddenly you're counting pills like Rain Man?
I haven't been ignoring you.
You made some promises of your own.
Oh, I don't let you talk? You cut off my last 3
cents. As soon as we get back, I'm buying you a new jacket. I hate
4. Can't
what time
you just...
Is it? I'm ready to go.
Well, now you're doing it on every...
I will miss marmalade. The stuff we have is nothing.
Keep quiet!
Ooh, serious.
And that's why I don't like you taking so many pills.
All right there, miss.
She's fine. Just a little worked up, but it's okay now.
Might want to keep it down a bit, mate. No good starting a row.
Louis Pooey, that's what I say to that. Right then, Jim. Let's have the rest of it.
Only if the lady allows for it.
She's...
I'm fine, thanks.
That wasn't even the right
thing
to extinguish.
You daren't be ashamed of being squeamish, lass. You'll surely want to brace yourself as those events what followed would take the heart out of a mountain, let alone a kind soul such as yourself.
Thank you. It wouldn't be fair of me to spoil it for the others.
And that goes for every ugly mug present. Be warned, and take in a deep breath afore I speak another word, because many a sane man have lost their way down the path we set foot upon now.
You've been listening to Campfire Radio Theatre. Tonight's tale, Rip, is part 1 of our October offering and was written and directed by Blaine Hicklin.
I bet I can't.
Our series is produced by John Ballantyne. Featured in the cast were Rish Outfield as Old Jim, Gertie Steele as Alma, Alan Steele as Stephen,
go all the way back over here.
David Alt as Hugh, Caitlin Snedden as Susan and Polly Nichols, and Robert Cudmore as the barman and the murderer. Also featured were Matthew McLean, Wendy Bilton Arbuckle, and Jim Balfour. Music by Kevin Hartnell and Kevin MacLeod. Vocal arrangements performed by Lisa Graves Taylor. Sound design by Blaine Hicklin and John Ballantyne. Additional sound courtesy of Free Sound Project. Mixing and post-production by John Ballantyne.
He's down. Is this the... Yeah. This guy.
Visit us at campfireradiotheatre.podbean.com and on Facebook at Campfire Radio Theatre.
Oh, okay, I know which one this is. Rescue them. Oh, what the hell? Extinguish. Extinguish. I sure do have a lot of water in this bucket.
Friend. Have a seat by the fire. Make yourself comfortable.
But while life does remain in memory,
all's good.
did my sis small violet hide not
Rescue.
The streets remember. Those words murmured like a ghostly echo, a forgotten voice carried aloft on London's crisp October chill. A woman's voice, faint on the wind, cold and withered, spoke of that grisly, unrepentant act carved with a blade's edge in flesh, stone, and time for all posterity. The streets do remember. And with a tone light as a feather, the dead woman's voice whispered across the ages, "So soon shall you."
You're saved.
You're listening to Campfire Radio Theatre. Our tale for All Hallows Eve is a continuation of the dark tome crafted by writer-director Blaine Hicklin, a modern Penny Dreadful, if you will. So walk with us along the streets of Old Whitechapel, if you dare, and listen closely. For on a cool autumn night such as this, there's no telling what tales one might hear. The play is called Rip.
Because many a sane man have lost their way down the path we set foot upon now.
Oh, wait, I already had that.
Another pint, barkeep.
£3.60.
Not on the house this time.
Sorry, mate. Can't give it all away, you know.
This old Jim
chappie,
was he really related to one of the Ripper's victims?
Couldn't say, Gov.
Well, he knows his history. Still, between you and me, he's embellishing a lot. Some very prominent historians wonder if it might have been 5 different killers. But, let's keep that quiet. I don't want you to lose your tourist rate.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, well, I've read up on it.
Well, just you pop back and let us know when you crack it, eh?
Oi, Freddy. 3 pints of put at this end, yeah?
Right. Talk to her.
He didn't mean anything by it. I embarrassed him.
If this one got stroppy with me, I'd stuff his knob right down his throat and let him choke.
Like to see you try.
How'd that hurt? Too right.
Cheerio!
Look who made it back. Almost started without you, mate.
Well, the bartender was asking me some questions, and I...
Well, me lovelies, I think I shall set off for home now.
Hang on, I thought you were going to tell us
that
about...
before ye took 20 minutes ordering a single pint.
1 pint? It was your round.
Magic of flow.
Oh, it's just my wallet's packed, and
Good night, all.
Wait, could you just... Sorry, but just tell us about the last victim, the one that died close to here.
Wait, I can get
Mary Jane Kelly, where he cut her heart out and skinned her out.
I'll not jump ahead. Each to be told in sequence, or it won't be told.
He's tired. Let's call it a night.
Don't ruin this for me, Alma. I'd be happy to buy the next 2 rounds.
That's more like it.
2 rounds, you said?
Scout's honor.
Do you know how much that costs?
Might be best to hand over the money first, mate. Show good faith and all.
Alma, can you give them 20 quid?
25 more like.
Please. Just
Okay,
this...
whatever. But that's all there is. Don't get anything from me. I took a pill earlier.
It didn't bother you before.
Well, I'm starting to feel it. But, maybe I'll take another half. Keep things mellow.
Damn it.
Hold your money.
Put a sock in it, you.
If the lady won't be drinking, I won't be drinking. And I won't be party to hangers on.
Like all that, I'm friendly. Just 'cause you're all arse over tit.
I won't see her taken in by the likes of you lot. You're welcome to come and go as you please. But we must push on now, or I won't be seeing my bed this night. So sit, if you've a mind.
Down.
Now, you must remember, young people, at this point all of London were figuring out that the murder of Polly Nichols and Annie Chapman might be connected. And the thought that so vicious a monster as this took the air every night brought not only
It's
terror.
4 o'clock, guys. I gotta go ahead and wind the stream down for now. I appreciate everybody tuning in and any of the follows and stuff I got. I'm gonna try to stream a little later on this evening as well, maybe for an hour or two. So if you guys want to tune back in, that'd be great. And I will see you guys then. Y'all take care.
The gate open, I think.